Muy buenos días, compañeros, muy buenos días, compañeras, muy buenos días, Orange Rock, muy buenos días, Belice. Es un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Hoy es el 19 de junio y hoy es martes y son exactamente las 7:03. Un gran gusto saludarles, compañeros. Good morning and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. We are transmitting live from Nortevisión Channel 10 here in Ocho Bank, in Trial Farm, I'm sorry, Orange Walk, and our signal is viewed throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours through the various arrangements that we have with cable signal providers. As well, we are transmitting live from an on-air station, Channel 10, which is viewed within a radius of 20 miles of Orange Walk Town. That is, that if you live within a 20-mile radius of Orange Walk Town and you do not have cable, you will be able to catch only one channel, and that is Channel 10. And it will be coming to you straight from the tower here on San Lorenzo Road, and it's absolutely free. Compañeros, un gran gusto saludarles. Están bien recordándoles de que estamos en vivo en el internet. Simplemente tienes que entrar al programa YouTube y teclar Sugar City Morning Show para la fecha de hoy o la fecha que quieras, y entonces vas a poder ver el show en vivo o como quieras. Quizás puedes verlo de ayer ahí a la hora que tú quieras. Eso es lo bonito, porque todo está archivado ahí. Compañeros, como siempre, vamos a empezar o darle a continuación a nuestro show con lo que hemos empezado con ya por más de 3 años y medio, desde que he estado con una oración. Yo creo que es bastante importante que reconozcamos a un creador, a un Dios, y que también le demos las gracias por todas las bendiciones que nos da a través del curso del día de hoy. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Gracias por darnos la vida, la salud y las fuerzas. Gracias por tener paciencia con nosotros. Gracias por darme a mí paciencia para poder lidiar con ciertas situaciones. Gracias, Padre, por todo, por la gracia de tu misericordia. Permítenos hoy poder crecer como personas. Permítenos hoy poder reprimir esos sentimientos negativos y poder ser mejor persona. No igualarnos con otras personas que solo lo que tratan de hacer es causarte daño. Compañeros, Dios mío, hoy te pido por todos nosotros que tengamos esa capacidad de empezar a merecer todas las bendiciones. Poder empezar a reconocer y decir: Padre, tú me das la vida, Padre, tú me das la salud, Padre, tú me das las fuerzas, en torno a lo que yo hago por ti. Tú nos pides, Padre, que amemos te amemos a ti y que amemos a los demás. Y eso no es nada difícil hacer. Así que hoy, Padre, permítanos ser más humildes, más generosos, más considerados, más sensibles y menos pleitistas. Padre, te doy las gracias por todo, te bendecimos, te adoramos y te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Quiero a este punto felicitar a las personas que están cumpliendo años cuando son las 7:07. Hoy es el 19 de junio. Si estás cumpliendo años, te deseo todo lo mejor. Si es que estás celebrando aniversarios, también te deseo todo lo mejor. Quiero enviar saludos atentos a personas que me encontré ayer y me dijeron: dale un saludazo a la gente de Santa Cruz y de San Antonio. Ahí les va. San Antonio Redondo, ahí les va. Atentos saludos a todos los que viven en la ribera del Río Hondo. Muy buenos días. Ojalá y su día sea un día precioso. También quiero enviarles saludos atentos a personas que fielmente nos ven. Algunas personas que hacen mención del hecho de que, Manuel, cada día te veo. A la señora Lali Cal y su apreciable familia. Muy buenos días, Miss Lali. A la señora Maggie Burgos, al señor Osman Viases, que yo sé que siempre ven el Sugar City Morning Show. También quiero felicitar a la señora Felipa Carranza y su apreciable familia. También a la señora Elisa Romero. Muy buenos días. Ojalá y se encuentran bien. Antes de ir a la pausa, quiero reconocer a las personas que han estado patrocinando este show. Y eso es Billy's Marketing and Development Corporation, Telemedia, Jared's Meat Shop, German Vegan Sons Import Limited, Dano Milks at St. Anthony Trading Center, A&R Stores, Vega Imports, Government of Belize Information Service, and Vega Distributors. Si te quieres añadir a este grupo de anunciadores, con gusto te incluimos, recordándoles de que nuestras tarifas son súper especiales. Compañeros, son las 7:08. Vamos a esta pausa rápidamente y regresamos tan pronto estos anuncios comerciales.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Digicel new all-in-one prepaid bundles. For only $6, you'll receive 500 megabytes of LTE data, 60 minutes of talk, and 150 texts.
No, man. That
For
can't
$13,
correct.
receive an insane 1,200 megabytes of LTE data, 75 minutes of talk time, and
I've always
650
wanted a bundle
texts.
like that. I can't believe it.
Boy, I can't believe them bundles either. What?
You better believe it. Digicel's got everything you want, everything you need, all in one. With Digicel's new all-in-one prepaid bundles, you get enough data, more talk, and lots of text. Small, medium, and large packages, saving you as much as $80. Dial star 100# to activate, or use the DigiGo app. Digicel's new all-in-one prepaid bundles. Everything you need and more. The bigger, better network. Digicel.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Fresh in range, a colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Freshly extracted local honey, perfect for today's dessert. And these locally produced onions, they are just the right size for my popular onion rings and hamburgers. And these cuts of sheep lamb, also grown locally, are just perfect for my succulent barbecue. When I think about my family's health, I buy local products first. After all, they are fresh and healthier. And if you do the same, you're shaping a brighter future for your community, your family, and yourself, as local spending circles back to you. Remember, when you buy local products, you are building a better Belize. This message is proudly sponsored by the Food and Agriculture Organization, European Union, Ministry of Agriculture, and Belize Marketing and Development Corporation.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Get yours now. Remember, the 2018 BTL Telephone Directory is available. Get a copy of this informative and visually fascinating publication, available in regular and mini size. The cellular, residential, and yellow page listings make searching for whatever you may need quite easy and convenient. Get a free copy available at any BTL office countrywide. You can also take the directory with you wherever you go. Simply download the free Find Yellow Belize mobile app from the Android Play or Apple Store today. Log on to findyellow.com for more information. The 2018 BTL Telephone Directory. Get yours now.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's 7:15. Bienvenidos, compañeros, si nos acaban de sintonizar al Sugar City Morning Show. Son las 7:15, es más 15 minutos. Es un gran gusto. It's always a pleasure to welcome Mr. Robert Checky Usher. Good morning, Checky.
Good morning, Pa. I hold my head straight, Pa, because the technology at TV and so really good, you know, really nice. When I look by your picture over there, I say, what? They got to fix so good, but when I look on this side, I say, what? Things look different. But with the most give me a mirror, make I look at myself, because you look at myself on TV right there. It's a lovely, beautiful. Today, Tuesday.
You don't realize how rude you have been.
Today is
You don't
Tuesday.
realize how rude you have just been.
It's Tuesday, but I watch myself on TV and I walk in a mirror and I say, how you
With
look
friends
real.
like these, I need no enemies, believe me. Believe
But
me.
a pleasure-
Especially when you have people around you who are laughing at the comment, and I do believe that that comment was below the waist.
Yeah, boy, that's true, boy. But it's a pleasant, beautiful morning. It's a lovely, beautiful day. It's Tuesday, and we're coming to you from Orange Walk, you know, North Television, Channel 10, folks. A lot of things happened yesterday, you know, last night. They feel like it might rain, but it never rained. And then we hear about this convention will happen. One lady look like he might cry, but he never cry. And he say, well, you know, I try, but, you know, the big boys and, like, knock me down, and, you know, we don't give up. It happened. Then we hear about Central, folks. So we got a next team coming out for Orange Walk Central. You hear about it, Pa?
You just told me.
Okay, we hear about. We're bringing it on in a very short while, because yesterday we announced that we have some people that come for Orange Walk Central. But that's for the UDP. Our next name come up, and I hear our next one will come up too, but what are those so much candidates? But anyway, folks, we have mentioned that in a little while right here on the show, then we will see what's the reaction of you all out there. But this morning, we know that Tuesday we usually go to Delve all the way there in San Pedro, so we'll try to see if we can get Delve on this morning and bring her on the show for her to do her Tuesday morning poems. She usually are here with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we will have Delve right here to bring us this special poem here this morning. Hi, good morning, Delvi.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Delvi, good morning.
Good morning, Delvi.
Hello, hello. All right, seems we're having a,
Hello.
yeah. It look like the communication not coming too strong this morning. Can you hear us now? All right, what we will do, we'll try to get her back because the connection is not coming in too well. And folks, I am seeing apart from the Chinese story that was reported yesterday, I saw the young man on the news last night and he was telling the same story that took place. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
San Pedro, but I never really know what was the call about until we came off the show. Then the person told me what has happened, no? And it's something very sad, you know, for a 6-year-old to lose a life just like that because of somebody careless with their firearm, no? You know, we have always been talking about that for people to be more responsible when it comes to their firearms, you know.
Right.
It's a pity how it got down, Delvi. It's a pity, but you know, God knows best, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay. So you ready for come out of school? You got one more week, no?
I know, yes, I'm counting down. I tell my picnic I love for no bad, but no teacher, they get tired. Teacher need a break.
A teacher, young man.
Yeah, listen, check it, it takes a lot. After the summer vacation, you know, I'm pumped up for another year.
That's right. That's why a break is always good, you know. It's always good to have a break because when you have a break, then you get energized back and ready to get back to work or in classroom or to whatever you are doing, no? But tell us what you have for our viewers this morning.
All right. This one I have is entitled, Don't Take It for Granted.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't take it for granted, yes. I wake up in the morning and I see the sunshine. I hear the wind blowing and the branches lashing against the rooftop in time. The dogs bark in time. I open these eyes and I take a deep breath. It is then that I am reminded that I am loved. I say a prayer, I give God thanks, and I make my way about the day. I spend the time with kids who are entrusted to me to show the way. I sit with them to have a meal. At that point, in that moment, I am reminded that I am loved. The day is done. He leads me home, safe and secure, and never alone. Though my family is far, God sticks to me closer than a friend. I settle down, knees on the ground. It is then that I am reminded that I am loved. Every breath that we take is one that could have been the other way. Every step that we make should be treasured, for many are being cut off each day. Every meal that we eat should be blessed, as there are many presently in need. Every person that we get to spend time with should be treasured. One day God will need them back indeed. It's not good looks, good deeds, or even good fortune that brings us each morning at the dawn of light. It is the grace of God and His great love that guides us safely throughout the night. Don't take it for granted.
All right. Very good. Good listened. I think you're not supposed to take anything at all for granted, right?
Right.
I remember.
The thing is, we don't know. Yes.
Yeah. I remember one time with our band, we used to play for some people. I don't really remember who. So I called them and asked them, you know, if they will still need the band. And they said, no, we not really need it again. So we gone through, we do what we had to do, no? Then when the time comes, a person called me back and said, man, I may take you for granted that you might hold the date for you. I tell them what time I talk to, no, and they tell me, no, man, you know? So, yeah. Well, thanks so much, then, Delvi, and
have a good day, Delvi.
Have yourself a wonderful morning, a wonderful, beautiful day. I will look forward to see you in the summer.
Yes, yes. A part of it, but yes.
All right, good. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Yeah. And, you know, Emmanuel, what I wanted to mention this morning, maybe some people are looking at it like, you know, really they play no role. But these groups that are going around and encouraging people to say no to the ICJ, they have a lot of people, maybe in the eyes of some people, it might not look credible, but they are spreading the message, and people, a lot of people, they follow them because the education campaign hasn't been released as yet. Foreign Affairs, we know they will be doing a campaign over the country, but sometime the message where people hear first, the message where people go with, that doesn't mean that the people will be going with that message.
I agree with you. Although there have been some big advances on the yes side, and I will tell you that even in some cursory comments that you see on the media, on the written media, you get to understand that some of these big newspapers are already are already online to vote yes to going to the ICJ. So, and they have understood it, and they have understood the principle behind it, the reason behind it, which is not very difficult to understand. And I think that the people who are more vulnerable are the ones who keep on insisting that no, we shouldn't go, and then there will always be those who are just going to be contrary for some reason or another. They will find all the reasons why we should not go, and then going to discuss the compromise, and go to discuss this, and then discuss the other, and discuss if the claim is true and the claim is up. None of that is good up to a certain extent, but that is, in my opinion, beside the point. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we're being presented with a unique opportunity to vote yes or to a unique opportunity to finish this once and for all. And we don't appreciate it. Rather, we look at all and then we twist it around, and we twist it around the other way, and then in sometimes I think that it's just up to a certain point a waste of time, because life has taught me to be very real and very pragmatic, and you have to deal with the problems at hand in a certain way. And I do believe that some people are going to just belabor the point and twist it so, and twist it so, and twist it so, and twist it so, and then at the end of the day, they don't understand that it's only one simple question you're being asked. Do you want to finish this thing once and for all? Knowing that we have a watertight case, and the obvious answer would be yes.
But some of the same group where they encourage people to say no, Emmanuel, are some of the same ones that are complaining that when they are going to the Sarstoon, they are being harassed.
Well, then they're being silly about the whole thing.
When they are going to the Chicky Bowl, then they say about they care this for the Chicky Bowl.
Then they're being silly about it, about the whole issue.
They still go around and tell people, make we vote no.
Because they're being silly about the whole issue.
They got a group come out yesterday, I don't know which party, but they gone through all the things like what you say, and at the end they say, well, let's say no to the ICJ.
Yeah. I can begin to explain why those people are like that. I can very simply tell you that once you become informed, and I'd like to join you with you in telling the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, hey, we need to begin our educational campaign as soon as possible. I don't know when you have earmarked the date for that, maybe July 1st, hopefully. But I agree with you, advances are being made by the other party. I don't think that they are big advances. I think that at the end of the day, after the educational campaign, information and educational campaign is through, I believe that most Belizeans, if not all, most are going to be voting yes to the ICJ. That's my personal view.
Yeah, we are not a problematic country, so we need to look to fight. Yeah, exactly. Somebody sent a text and said, no, that is not our problem. It's the Queen problem.
That's not the Queen's problem. That is our problem. Our problem because we are an independent country, and when we gained independence in September 21st, 1981, we became adults. In other words, we have to solve our own problems. It's not the Queen's problem, believe me. We have to. Well, the whole thing was understood that, hey, there has to be some support from England and from other countries, but at the end of the day, believe me, it's not their problem. It is our problem. And this is part of the same psyche that is telling people not to vote, to vote no, because they say, oh, that's not our problem. That's not our, it is our problem at the end of the day. And I think that educational campaign has to focus on the fact that people understand that this is a legal problem. Because if you don't understand the concept behind having a legal problem in your country, then you will never understand the reasons why you should go to court. If we can just go ahead and say, tell you what, es Guatemala que quiere Belice. Belice no quiere Guatemala, así que nosotros no tenemos ningún problema. Así que, ¿por qué ir a la Corte Internacional de Justicia? Pero no nos estamos dando cuenta de los problemas que esto nos está causando. Las incursiones, el robo de nuestros recursos naturales, el pensamiento de los guatemaltecos de que Belice es de ellos y que tienen acceso y tienen derecho para entrar como les dé la bendita gana. Y, cada día, cada fin de semana, cada mes, no sé cada cuándo, escuchamos de que tal y tal incursión, que tal y tal persona encontró en la frontera. Y luego entonces hay confrontaciones. Eso es a raíz de las incursiones que pudieran parar si es que demarcamos nuestra frontera. Ya está decidida nuestra frontera. Tenemos fronteras, simplemente que no están marcadas. ¿Okay? Y ya de la ICJ nos daría esa posibilidad. Porque no lo podemos hacer ahorita, la neta, no lo podemos hacer. Porque tenemos este problema legal. Y luego de ir a la corte y que nos confirmen, porque para eso vamos a ir, para que nos confirmen nuestras fronteras. No que quiten a la mitad de Belice, que qué tal si perdemos la mitad, es una tontería. Eso viene de la gente que te quiere meter miedo. Eso nunca va a suceder. Ninguna corte tiene la capacidad de partir un país en dos y decir, esto es tuyo y esto es tuyo. Pero qué locura. ¡Qué locura!
See what happens, Emmanuel, some people don't have the confidence that...
Okay, I don't think it's confidence.
Because somebody said, what will happen if we lose?
But we will not lose.
That's why I tell you, when there are people that come out, they encourage people to go no, because like what you said, they said this, they said that, and that.
We will not lose. I think that I have spent hours and hours and hours if we're not remembering the fact that our borders are there. We went through an 1859 treaty. 1859 treaty that marks the borders as this one and this one and this one. Guatemala signed it and Britain signed it. Then in 1931, that treaty was ratified. And they said, yes, those are the borders, so how can we lose? How can we lose? Si tú tienes tu papel de tu terreno que dice, este es tu terreno, que te dice claramente, esta es la punta, esta es la punta, la punta, la punta. Pero tu vecino te dice, no, mi comisión llega hasta aquí. Pero tú tienes tu papel. Tú tienes tu certificado que te marca claramente subeleado cuál es tu terreno. Tú no vas a tener ningún problema ir a la corte, porque estás consciente y confiado de que lo que tú tienes es un arma poderosa. Eso es el título de tu terreno. Nosotros tenemos título para nuestro terreno. ¿Cómo vamos a ir a perder en la corte? Pregúntatelo. ¿Cómo vamos a perder? Ya el caso, este mismo título, lo hemos enviado a los abogados. Lo hemos mandado que lo estudien, y todos los abogados que hemos colectivamente, hemos visitado, nos dicen, es un caso para Belice, man. Guatemala no tiene nada que ganar aquí. Así que no le hagas caso a la gente que te mete miedo, por el amor de Dios. Ellos están reaccionando, y lo peor es tener miedo. Lo peor es tener miedo. Porque vas a seguir viviendo tu vida en miedo y le vas a dar de herencia a tus hijos y a tus nietos y a tus bisnietos el mismo problema. El mismo problema. Y ahora que tenemos que Guatemala está dispuesto a ir a la corte, algo que no había aceptado anteriormente. Lograr este punto que Guatemala diga, sí, voy a ir a la corte, para que me digan que ya tengo que aceptar el caso de Belice. Eso es importante entender. Tenemos el apoyo de todo el mundo con esto. ¿Cómo vamos a perder? Por el amor de Dios, piensa.
This one says here, Pa, when you go to court, don't know how you will come out. You could win or you could lose. What if Guatemala come up with something else in a
He not got nothing. He not got nothing. What are you going to come up with? What can it come up with?
Guatemala could come up with something if Belize vote no to the ICJ, because they say, hey, we don't vote for go.
Thank you very much. That's the only way that Guatemala might say we stand to lose more by saying no.
He said it is extremely important to inform our people. I haven't seen the relevant information translated into Spanish. There are facts people need to be made aware of.
Of course, and this is the reason why. And I didn't have I don't have plans to go into the merits of going to the ICJ today. I have planned a different show today, but I will tell you something that I'm asking the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and I'll be calling them today to find out when is it that we're going to begin our educational campaign. I do believe that it should begin as soon as possible. The referendum is come next April. We're talking here, we're already in the middle of June. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. In 10 months' time, we should be going to a referendum.
And people they got groups already going around saying no. So this one said, that's right. If I have, I think it pertains to the paper who you showed us now. If I have my land, that is mine. So I don't see why, yes, the land is mine. No to the ICJ.
Well, the land is yours, but remember that you have to understand that your neighbor keep the quarrel with you. Your neighbor picked it, and your picked it, keep the quarrel as to who the Kenneth tree belonged to. And the last time, them bossy head. I'm just creating a scenario for you to understand. In this case, it's bigger than that. Because the Guatemalans are coming in to steal our natural resources, coming to steal our lumber, coming in to denude our reserves, our forests, coming in to steal our gold, coming in to steal any and everything, and above all, even having settlements on the Belizean side, illegal settlements.
They are destroying our natural resources as well.
Do you want that to continue? To be honest? Do you want to leave this to your kids and your grandkids and so forth? We have this beautiful opportunity for us to go and settle this. There is no way that Guatemala is going to win anything. I have been in, I wish and I'm going to be honest with you, but perhaps I have been privileged to be able to have had my brother as the chief negotiator for the country of Belize, where every time he came, he would keep us informed, and so forth and so forth. And he never used to tell me everything, but he used to always inform and have discussions as to the merits of finishing this thing once and for all, because he spent half of his life in trying to find a solution to this. He tried any and every possible way. Mis respetos, Assad, Lisa, Schumann, Godfrey Smith, todas las personas, Eamon Courtney, que iban con mi hermano a buscar en unión iban, juntos, con un propósito, de buscar una solución a esto.
Emmanuel, and you know, like, you remember some messages, some information may come out from the area where the border is, well, not border, but where Guatemalans come over Belize. So when time they vote yes to Guatemala, some of the leaders ever tell, hey, ya puedes pasar allá, porque ya votamos. Now, what if Belize vote no? They say, hey, no, no. This next, I agree with Emmanuel. I think GOB is taking too long to start this campaign. The more informed people are, the clearer the issue will be for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I wish that people who are convinced in going to the ICJ can share the message with other people. And I know that some people are already doing it, because you see me, I normally have a lot of books with me, and I'm sharing those books with my neighbors. And I'm holding little discussions with my own neighbors, and I listen to what they have to say, and I share whatever information I have. No quarrel, in a very, very pacific manner. And the people who I have spoken to, I'll say, yo no lo había visto esa forma, porque a mí me habían dicho que tal y tal, y que podemos perder el país, la mitad del país. Y eso es lo más importante que entender, de que ese miedo de que vamos a perder la mitad del país, quítalo de tu mente. Ninguna corte puede partir un país en dos y decir, toma Guatemala, toma México, o toma Belice. Eso no va a suceder, quítalo de tu mente. Porque en el primer lugar, claramente nos dicen los abogados internacionales que los tratados de Belice, de Guatemala con Inglaterra sobre las fronteras de Belice están claramente puestos. Y fue ratificado en 1931, donde firmaron de nuevo de que no hay ningún problema, de que las fronteras son las fronteras. Pero el problema es que tenemos un país vecino, uno de los países que firmó ese tratado es Guatemala. ¿Ok? Y ese país te está diciendo que ese tratado es nulo y es inválido. Esa misma tratado que nos dio nuestras fronteras no es válido. Entonces, aquí está el problema de la legalidad. Porque podemos decir, sí tenemos esas fronteras, pero Guatemala, que es el país que firmó, te está diciendo que ese mismo tratado no es válido. Ahí está el problema. El problema es de que Guatemala lo usó por muchos años. Vamos a recobrar el territorio perdido de Belice. Vamos a recobrar esto para el beneficio de todos los guatemaltecos y la enterita. Ya. Vamos a recobrar Belice. El político guatemalteco sabe que va a perder en el ICJ. Sí, lo dije, sí lo sabe. El gobierno guatemalteco sabe. Entonces te preguntarás, bueno, ¿y por qué ir a la corte si van a perder? La cosa es de que ellos prefieren que se asiente este caso, porque ningún político se atreve a decir a la gente, ya vamos a terminar con el reclamo de Belice. Los matarían. Bau, 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 amén, ellos y su familia. Así que ellos no lo pueden hacer. Así que le están relegando la responsabilidad a la Corte Internacional que lo haga para ellos.
Así que
entonces ellos pueden decir, no, yo lo dije, es el señor que lo dijo, tenemos que respetarlo. Guatemala está bajo una presión increíble para y son cosas que no puedo hablar de ello, pero tiene una presión increíble de tantos países para terminar esto una vez por todas. Y sería un lapo en la cara de todos esos países que están presionando a Guatemala para que el mismo Belice diga que no va a ir a la ICJ. Entonces esos países van a decir, tú me pediste ayuda, Belice, yo le presioné a Guatemala, yo le hice esto, lo otro, y ahora tu misma gente dice no. Entonces, ¿dónde estamos? ¿Dónde estamos? Pero ya hablé mucho.
No, pero la persona dice, por favor, lo importante es que todo lo que digan en inglés, repitan en español, y es exactamente que Manuel está haciendo ahorita. And this person said, no, I don't think we should go. We should vote no.
Well, and I wish that those persons who vote should think that we should vote yes. They should come, they should easily vote, they should easily come up and say, I'm willing to vote yes. Pero vamos a una pausa, son las 7:45 y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios. No se vayan.
Hey guys, my name is Jerry Badillo and this is my Diginet experience. The reason I decided to sign up for Diginet is because it's fast and reliable. I went to any of the Digicel stores and it was for my 10 megabytes. It was only $99. I got free talk and free mobile data at home. It's perfect. It's perfect for streaming those movies, you know, that Netflix and chill. My entire family, we're all connected and it's so fast. My work is all about working from home, right? And I advertise everything. I need to connect to my clients. When I go live on Facebook, no buffering needs to happen. So it's perfect for me. I need that reliable internet and that is Diginet. I also like all that free talk and mobile data that comes with my bundle.
Yo, you guys, this is crazy!
So it's the perfect experience. It's super fast, it's reliable, and it never drops. I recommend Diginet to everyone, especially here in San Pedro and all the locations that it's available.
Diginet is now available in San Pedro, Northside Belize City, Ladyville, Belmopan, Orange Walk, and now Placencia. Coming soon to Balamas Phase 1 to 4.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can whip its cream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in Fiji, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the washers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar-cured ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Greetings, esteemed members, owners of La Immaculata Credit Union Limited. It gives us great pleasure to announce that LICU will be holding its 69th annual general meeting on Sunday, July 1st, 2018. The meeting will be held at 9 a.m. at the Muffles High School Auditorium located on San Andres Street in Orange Walk Town. We cordially invite all members owners to join us as we share our financials, developments, and endeavors, including the declaration of dividends for the fiscal year 2017-2018. As always, your presence and active participation at this very important session is of essence, for your valuable input and awareness are necessary as we continue working together to safeguard your interests and sustainably grow your hard-earned investments and returns for the sustainable growth of our credit union. We kindly encourage you to bring along your passbooks and to be on time so as to have the opportunity to win exciting punctuality and attendance prizes. Snacks and refreshments will be served at the end of the business sessions. For your convenience and revision, copies of the minutes of our consolidated 67th and 68th annual general meeting are now available at both our Orange Walk and Belmopan offices. We look forward to having an interactive, fruitful, and informative meeting with you as we move together to greater prosperity and stability. La Immaculata Credit Union Limited, your road to financial prosperity.
You might have a mom, she might be the bomb, but ain't nobody got a mom like mine.
Las tiendas A&R orgullosamente anuncian la llegada de un gran surtido de artículos justo a tiempo para el mes de mayo, mes dedicado especialmente para celebrar y honrar a nuestras queridas madrecitas. Si buscas fragancias, electrónicos para el cabello, electrónicos para el cuidado de cabello, relojes de mano o artículos para el desarrollo físico, no busques más. A&R lo tiene todo. Y si buscas sobrecamas en todas medidas, toallas, cortinas, cortinas para habitación o baño, juegos de olla, contenedores para basura y muchos artículos más para el hogar, una simple visita a A&R lo resuelve todo. Tiendas A&R, donde el gran surtido y los mejores precios hacen toda la diferencia. Visítanos en cualquiera de nuestras tiendas: Corozal, Orange Walk, Ciudad Belice, Belmopan, San Ignacio, Dangriga, San Pedro y ahora en Ladyville.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It is exactly 7 minutes before 8 o'clock. If you've just joined us, welcome to the show. Bienvenidos al show. Son las 8 menos 7 minutos. Aquí en el segundo segmento tuvimos una plática acerca de la necesidad para que la campaña educacional sobre el tema del ICJ y la necesidad que eso comience lo antes posible, porque hay personas que todavía no han llegado a la convicción de que se debe de ir como país a votar sí, para terminar esto una vez por todas, porque las condiciones están perfectas para poder asentar este asunto. Y sería hasta cierto punto insensato de votar no, cuando al final del día tenemos la seguridad de poder ganar en la Corte y que se confirmen nuestras fronteras y terminar una vez por todas este asunto que por 40 años casi han estado negociando y facilitando y no se ha logrado llegar a nada. Ahora que ya se llegó a esto, sería aconsejable que se tome la oportunidad de asentarlo una vez por todas, pero lo importante es tener que asentar esas dudas en las personas que dicen, no, ¿qué tal si perdemos? No, ¿qué tal si esto? No. Y todas estas cosas tienen respuesta, compañeros. Hay respuestas para todo esto, simplemente hay que tener confianza en lo que los abogados del país están diciendo, que no vamos a perder. Sería tonto de parte de un gobierno proponerles una sugerencia cuando ellos saben de que podríamos perder.
Y Guatemala no está llevando Belice al corte.
No.
Ese no es el caso, porque una gente cree que Guatemala está llevando Belice al corte. No es eso.
No. Enteramente. Ya luego de todos los años de mediación, negociación, facilitación, como lo quieras poner, en tratar de asentar este reclamo de Guatemala a Belice, no se ha llegado a nada. A nada se ha llegado. Y ahora, luego que los países del mundo nos dieron el apoyo cuando logramos conseguir nuestra independencia, se dio una resolución de las Naciones Unidas de que Belice debe de continuar buscando una solución al problema del reclamo de Guatemala, pero que Belice debe de mantener su territorio íntegro y debe continuar siendo un país soberano. Y esos son principios importantes que las Naciones Unidas mantiene. Y nos dice claramente que Belice debe continuar siendo un país soberano, independiente, con su territorio intacto. Y déjame decirte, la Corte Internacional de Justicia es parte de esa misma organización de las Naciones Unidas, bajo los mismos principios que los guían, bajo los mismos valores que guían esas decisiones. La Corte Internacional de Justicia no puede tomar una decisión en contra de esos mismos valores y principios que las Naciones Unidas ha dictado. Así que cuando estos abogados te dicen lleva el caso a la corte, es porque ellos saben, compañeros, que sí nos va a costar un poquito de dinero, pero una vez por todas terminar con ello. En vez de estar heredando el problema a nuestros hijos, a nuestros nietos, a nuestros sobrinos y a nuestros bisnietos, y sabrá Dios hasta cuándo va a llegar esta cosa. Cuando hoy responsablemente podemos terminar con ello una vez por todas. sin tener que estar escuchando de las incursiones, sin tener que estar escuchando que nos están robando el oro, sin tener que vas a tomar un rifle y matar a todo guatemalteco que se está metiendo ahí. Eso es causar más problema. Así que si votas no ir a la ICJ, entonces estás votando para que continúen las incursiones. Estás permitiendo que los guatemaltecos continúen entrando a Belice. Estás permitiendo que nos vengan a entrar todos los recursos, que nos roben el oro, la madera, que nos quemen nuestras reservas. Y si están milpeando esa área. Y yo no veo fin a eso. ¿Cómo podemos nosotros como país vivir con nuestras fronteras porosas, así como están? Y no hacer algo responsable, no ser más responsable y decir, ¿sabes qué? Como adultos ya que somos, tenemos la capacidad de votar y decir, vamos a sentar esto una vez por todas. Tenemos la confianza y vamos a confiar en los abogados que nos dicen y en el gobierno que nos dice y en todos los países del mundo que nos están diciendo, ve, Belice, ve, termina esta cosa una vez por todas. Así que yo no veo por qué tan de repente Belice va a decir no. Sería insensato.
Yeah, Emmanuel, on another note, I would like to commend yourself and the people from Ochobenke because the bump gone up. As well, I'd like to commend that caller that called yesterday about this issue at the Chinese shop, because we understand that yesterday around 1 p.m. Public Health went there, or somebody went and they took away a lot of expired stuff from that same Chinese establishment around 1 o'clock yesterday.
Do we have images of that?
I asked the person to send some image to me right now. Yesterday, it was mentioned on the show, and we were talking about how these people are taking advantage of the Belizean people and of everybody that go into their shops and buy from them. Like you said, people say, "But I go in a Chinese. I go in a Chinese. Let's go to Chinese because it's cheaper." But I was saying also about the issue with the sugar. The sugar, they may get it from the next company cheaper than what they may get it from the company up here. But they not supposed to sell it cheaper. They sell it for the same price. You know, so when time you think that you go in a place and you save, you know they save. They got somebody who sell the big H for $2, somebody sell it for $2.25.
Yo tendré mi punto de vista y hasta cierto punto yo he hablado a riesgo, compañeros, a riesgo de que me vean mal los chinos, a riesgo de que me digan tú, como me han dicho, en realidad mi propia familia me ha dicho, tú te suenas tan anti-oriental, anti-Chinese en el show. No es que se esté en contra de los chinos, déjame aclararlo. Estoy quejándome de los propios beliceños que tienen a los chinos ahí donde están. Nosotros tenemos la culpa de esto. Nosotros permitimos de que ellos sean así. Porque cualquier bendita cosa que necesitamos en nuestras casas, anda a comprar con el chino esto. Anda a comprar $2 de huevo con el chino. Anda a comprar una libra de azúcar con el chino. No dices anda con Miss Mary o anda con, ¿cómo se llama? Comprarlo. Anda con el chino. Ahora las tienditas de las esquinas de papá y de mamá y de abuelita ya no existen porque el chino ya tomó control de todas las tiendas, porque nosotros le damos el apoyo al chino. Bajo el supuesto idea de que el chino vende más barato. Es posible que en uno de esos casos unas cositas estén más baratos, pero cuando necesitas fiado, vas a comprar. Miss Mary dice a mi mamá si no le pueden dar una lata de canned beef y un pan para que el fin de semana. Ahí va, quien sea Miss Mary, va y te lo da. El chino no te va a dar fiado por nada.
El chino es cash and carry.
Y si un centavo te hace falta, no te lo da. Nosotros somos los culpables.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. ¿Tienes que bajar el volumen de tu televisión, por favor?
¿Cómo?
Ajá.
Te pido por favor que llames de vuelta, pero bajes el volumen del televisor porque hay un ruido fuerte. Por favor, llámanos de vuelta, pero baja el volumen del televisor.
Or just probably go outside, you know.
Correctamente.
Yeah, but thank you very much for calling, you know. But it's true what you're saying, Emmanuel. At least my chapa said, you could please credit me on 2 pounds of chicken and a pound of rice, and maybe I can beef later on when my husband come from work Friday and pay you. Pero cuando hay el dinero,
vas con el chino y vas a comprar.
You can't go to China and say, trust me, I think I can beef and 2 big.
Hagamos conciencia de ello, compañeros. Hagamos conciencia de ello. Mira, no hay ninguna tienda. Y a mí no me están dando comisión ni pagando por decir esto. Pero te voy a decir que algo que sí hay tiendas. Vamos a tener la llamada.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning.
Hay tiendas que han salido bastantes grandes, como 1, 2, 3 y el otro, de Dickers, que son bastante grandes, que le hacen la gran competencia a las tiendas que son local, People Store. Pero date cuenta que es la única tienda, supermercado que queda, que es Belicenio. Todos los demás han cerrado.
And many of their goods are much cheaper than most of the Chinese.
Pero quiero resaltar el punto de que es la única tienda que queda, supermercado grande que queda, que es Belicenio. ¿Te habías dado cuenta de eso? ¿Te importa o no te importa?
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Buenos días.
Hello, good morning. Remember we used to have all of them big time restaurants, super like Paradise Restaurant, Mi Amor Restaurant. We used to have a lot of Belizean restaurant. No, only I think the only Anna Kitchen and got up right now and then buy we sell by the market. Got a lone Chinese.
Vamos con el chino, boy. Vamos con el chino. Vamos con el chino. El chino ya controla todos los supermercados. El chino ya controla todas las tienditas de las esquinas. El chino ahora se mete a vender ferretería. Se vende de todo venden. Y ahí va el Belicenio a comprar al chino. Porque supuestamente está más barato. Sin comparar. Pero no solo son los chinos los que están causando esto. Porque al final del día mi preocupación es de que el beliceño, mestizo criollo, nacido aquí, con su descendencia beliceña, nacidos aquí, sean relegados a ser sirvientes de esta gente. ¿No se han dado cuenta, compañeros? ¿No se han dado cuenta de que, y no tengo nada en contra de los menonas porque son gente trabajadora, quiero decirlo desde el muy principio, pero ellos controlan todos los productos lácteos, vamos a nombrarlos, productos lácteos, leche, helado, es más, ice cream, quesos, grandes cantidades de ganados, grandes cantidades.
Beverage.
Porque también te venden las carnes. Solo los menonas venden carnes, con carnes frías, salami, pastrami, te venden todo eso, tocino, te venden las carnes ya cortadas. Y si quieres comprar carne barata, por decir, no sé, entiendo que Shipyard también te vende a $3 la libra. También son...
We have two calls coming. We have one here, one. I'm going to check this way. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Estás en línea. Hello, buenos días.
I think they have their television very loud, pa.
Vamos a cancelar esa llamada. Pero cada vez me distrae y me estorba.
Yeah, because you're hearing the echo, the feedback in the background.
No solo eso, pero estoy hablando y luego le da una oportunidad y luego no contesta. ¿Ok? Pero los huevos, la carne de pollo, la industria de pollo es controlado por, sí, son beliceños, sí, son gente trabajadora, pero ¿dónde está el beliceño en todo esto? Trabajando, limpiando pollo, en vez de ser el dueño de la industria. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? El beliceño vaya a trabajar para los menores. ¿Qué pasó con los beliceños que no podemos ser dueños de nuestras propias empresas?
Yeah,
no podemos nosotros juntarnos como una cooperativa y decir, vamos a crecer pollo. Y vamos a vender pollo, buen precio. Lo primero que voy a decir, no puedes competir con los menonas. Pues hay que hacer lo mismo que ellos hacen.
Pero también, Emmanuel, como estás hablando, when it comes to spare parts, Zeta is the only one that is standing, that is Belizean here in Orange.
I don't get to that yet. In hardware. The Menones are controlling now the stores, the auto parts stores. Ahí está Wentrack, ahí está Caribbean Tire, and those people are conglomerates now with Caribbean Motors and Caribbean Tires and this, porque ya son monopolios.
They're large, they're big.
They're large, they're big and large. They are importers of agricultural equipment. Cuando al final del día abres la mandala y ves de que the Blue Creek Credit Union has almost as much money in their vaults as the La Immaculada Credit Union.
What?
Almost $60 million in assets.
You serious, pa?
Man, I'm not a joke. And I go like, ¿y dónde está el beliceño? ¿Por qué es de que esta gente puede venir? Y no tengo nada en contra de ellos, lo repito, son gente trabajadora. Pero luego de 60 años de estar aquí, se han logrado posicionar aquí arriba. Y el beliceño sigue luchando. Porque no ha aprendido a trabajar juntos.
Yep, so we are staying behind.
We're staying behind. ¿Qué pasó? Mira, los Indians, los de Hindú, controlan las tiendas de ropa. Ya ahora venden hasta ferretería. Ay, a propósito, los chinos están encargados se venden ahora completamente todo el bolido. Toda la lotería.
Yeah, the Hindu then deal with the money exchange.
The Hindus deal with the money exchange.
Which is
mira, se están haciendo ricos y ricos y ricos. ¿Por qué un beliceño no lo puede hacer? El beliceño le trabaja al hindú.
And the money exchange
¿Pero qué pasó con el beliceño que no podemos elevarnos y poder tomar control y correr negocios y generar? Podríamos estar mucho mejor, pero ahorita estamos relegados a trabajar para esta gente.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. I like your comments, no? But the thing is this, the Belizean go and apply for a loan that the bank or credit union, like what the Mennonites and do, are cooperative. Yes, and apart from that, the bank need your land paper, house papers, you need everything. But when Chinese coming from foreign, or Hindu coming from foreign, as they reach and investor that they go and talk to the bank member, this and that, Belizean people have the mentality or no? To build up all the develop or do something for their life, but the same Belizean people that they kill out the same Belizean people now.
Thank you very much, because as soon as they say one go up, they try Dragando.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So the problem is perhaps that we have to learn to work together.
Why that not happen?
We have to learn to work together. Look at all the auto parts stores that in the 70s and 80s, all the Eduardo Martinez, all the Mikes and all the Santos Diaz and all the Vildamarin and Sons, they're all done.
They say the Chinese are also allowed to place even a cookie tree. So I was surprised to see Chinese shopping cookie tree. Then they're all over.
Los negocios auténticamente beliceños ya no están en nada. Y por eso yo decidí hablar de esto hoy, porque el beliceño se está quejando y esa es una de las razones que no hemos aprendido a trabajar el uno con el otro. Si vamos al banco, vamos a ir a prestar $1 millón, que obviamente nos lo van a rehusar porque no tenemos capacidad de pagarlo. Pero si nos uniéramos como una cooperativa, igual como hacen los chinos, igual como hacen los menonas, hay que aprender de esta gente y hacerlo como ellos lo hacen.
Because if you look at it, Emmanuel, how much Chinese shop they have, how much Chinese restaurant they have, and all of them still survive. All of them survive.
You go to Luda's and every day that's what they sell. And I mentioned Luda's very simply because their food is good. It's clean.
Yeah, but
nothing?
No, but then they got some smally one up on the corner and they still survive.
I don't deal with them there.
But they still survive.
I don't deal with them.
Yeah. So something they go on, but then somebody sent me a text and they said that I can go back. They said the person me go buy that salad cream yesterday. Should have checked before to see if it was expired. But you're not supposed to go expired thing in your shop. People, they take that for granted that everything you have there is up to date, right?
That's not a point, because I think that at the end of the day, those people, the supervisors of the store, they need to check those things to see if those things are expired. But they're businessmen at the end of the day, and they don't want to lose.
Well, like me, so when I go check, I look at the expiration date.
Of course.
I look at the expiration
Only
date.
natural.
But not everybody have that knowledge, because the young man never knows. So when he carried home, maybe wife or somebody, husband tell her, hey, but this thing expired. Carry it back. And when he carry it back now, he find that he get in an argument with them. People, they see people who just taking money. And he have all the right to go back and...
You ever gone to people's store and find expired goods there? No, you don't. Because before they put it on shelf, they don't know that this thing is expired within a month, and so they put it on sale.
Yep.
You think China won't do that? China is taking advantage of us.
Yep. I remember one time I buy some soft drink, that one, and the soft drink tastes simple. When I look at it, it don't expire a whole week and a half. No got no kind of taste. And I usually check expiration date, but I never know what may happen with this soft drink. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Is there something wrong with our lines?
No, we're line good, man. We're line good. We're line good. I guess we just have to remind the persons then when they call them and listen to it through the phone and not through the television. Because somebody feel like
when me calling.
Or are you the call? You're good. We're good, man.
Hello.
We're good. I hear you.
Our phones are working well.
Yeah. Yes.
So the person who's calling, something's wrong with your telephone.
This person told me they sent me some pictures in a little while of the raid from the public health yesterday, but I don't really get it yet. So when I really
go on a break. Let's take this call first.
Yeah, this is a different number, so this one might come in. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
We'll take that break. When we come back, we'll try to, we'll continue with the conversation, and I'm hoping that by then the persons who are trying to call have already repaired that situation there, but our phones are working perfectly.
So we go on a break, folks, and we'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Did you know that if you are an owner or operator providing accommodation for cash purposes to any local or foreign guest, regardless of its location in the country, you are required by law to register with the Registrar Hotels at the Belize Tourism Board? Did you know that? Section 27(1) of the Hotels and Tourist Accommodation Act, Chapter 285 of the Substantive Laws of Belize, Revised Edition 2011, makes it mandatory for you to register with the BTB? For further information, please contact the BTB by email, telephone, or fax.
Kenneth Richards, and I'm representing Cellular Plus, where we provide sales for cell phones and cell phone servicing, and also TV repairs. We use the net a lot to download softwares and different. It's been excellent. For myself, now when I have to do proposals, I have to download large files. I also, on a daily basis, maybe listen to music while I'm doing my work likewise too. Prior to sign up for DigiNet, I had a 2 meg internet. I took on the 10 meg package, which is for $99. Also offers me free mobile data and talk. For an additional $25, I bundle my home phone onto my DigiNet plan. Since switching over to BTL DigiNet services, I've been able to head to my bed much more earlier. I no longer have to wait up late at night, waiting till I can actually have the amount of bandwidth to do my work. I'm recommending each one to sign up for DigiNet services. And also, if you have a home phone, to add on the bundle, it will save you hugely.
DigiNet is now available in San Pedro, Northside Belize City, Ladyville, Belmopan, Orange Walk, and now Placencia. Coming soon to Belamas Phase 1 to 4.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore Southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious Southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious Southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned Southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. A rather heated discussion at this morning. It's very unfortunate that those persons who have been trying calling have not been able to get through for some reason or the other. But
one call
our
came in.
phone, yes, our phones are working perfectly. I just called the own number here and it's working beautifully. But we have been receiving loads of text messages. Can you share some of them?
One says here, we have the same problem here in San Jose Village with the Chinese shops. Then a next one here is saying, people want to know which Chinese shop is the one that sold expired products. Somewhere on Belize Corozal Road. You know, so if the person will call us back and tell us yesterday which Chinese shop it is, then we will entertain that call. But myself and Emmanuel won't just say it just like that, though. And this one says, as for the banks, they may have preferred to lend the Chinese, not because they like us, but because they know the Chinese will open 365 days and open between 12 and 1 and live together in a single room if they need to be so. They can pay their loan at the end of the month.
That is so true.
He said, and the Chinese no good.
Well, two fractic lady then got. One they wash and one they wear. I'm telling you, that's the way it is.
Yeah, and then they have one next one here say, well, I may have one next one that I need to find one that is very important, but then the guy is one
that mirrors exactly my comments.
Yeah, all right, it's supposed to be after this one. People wants to know. Then we have a problem here in San Jose Village. Okay, let me find that one, Emmanuel. Meantime, we continue.
But the point is, I'm not. These are open for business, and they've done well. Congratulations. Both the Mennonites, both the Chinese, and both the Hindus, and everybody. We don't have anything against them. I want to categorically state that. As long as they abide with the rules and regulations of our country, not a problem.
I got it here, Pop. Go ahead, want to finish?
Go ahead, you.
The problem is not the Chinese, Mennonites, Indian, etc. It is us as people, as a people. They work together for a common goal. We are good at tearing down each other's.
That's exactly a mirror of my sentiment there. It's not, we're not blaming these people. We're blaming our own Belizean people. And then we complain. Oh, the Chinese just come out. They're rich already. We complain, we notice, but do we do anything to change our status quo? We don't do anything to change it, but yet we complain.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Chicky Manuel.
Hi, morning.
You seem to get the cars are just low for stage. Because then we can't blame the Chinese. We have to blame we Belizean. Because if we make one store, we Belizean all buy from we. They let a pass to shop and go where the Chinese go buy.
That's so true.
No, but really, we Belizean no cooperate one another.
Yeah.
They try to bring you down.
Notice today, you know. But just coming to work, I was sufficiently impressed by what I saw that I said, hell no, I'm going to by force speak about this. To try to sensitize the people, try to create a consciousness about it. Because many of us just live our lives not noticing this stuff. And we just continue. And yes, we complain, and we complain about how things hard, and we complain about how this, and we complain about the other. But we are not proactive enough to try to change the situation. But yet, we complain. What a difference it would be if Belizeans would be able to open opportunities for other Belizeans. Try to work like the Mennonites try to work like the Chinese. We have to learn from these people, for God's sake. If identify a project, they say, you know, how much you're putting, how much you're putting, how much you're, let's work together. And let's take the call.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
That's something good, man.
What you want to hear about? We are talking the facts, and we are talking about
we don't need
happening.
this caller right here. I think we're just gonna simply but not worry about him.
This is what we are talking is pertaining to every Belizean.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, this
It's the same person who, when the young girls were here from Mexico, and I asked them to speak Maya, and these are university graduates. This man called the call and said, ellos no saben hablar Maya. Pues sabes qué? Lo saben hablar mejor que tú.
So
Con eso,
he called and he disrespected himself.
Yes, himself.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
I like how that word that person said just now.
Which word?
Stick mentality. Because what you are talking is clear and positive. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's something about mentality, but he said what we are, I think he's pertaining to what we are saying, that what we are talking is pertaining to everybody. You know, because everybody go to the shop, go buy, and they get whopped every day. Every day they get whopped without you realize. They got some stores that open, I see they use a psychology when I just open, they got a lot of things cheap, you know. And eventually, while he 1 cent go up, while he 2 cent go up, he start to go up and go up. And when you look, you don't realize, you can just go there and put in your basket, you're going to cash register up. How much? $13.95, $15, $20. Yes, I pay.
Did I tell you, and I think I did mention it once, but there's a supermarket, Chinese supermarket, by the park on the Queen Victoria Avenue, without having to mention names. I went there and I picked up some items, and I think in my mind it was easily about $17.85 because I'm quick with math. And so I'm picking up something, I go adding it in my mind. I took it up to the counter, and the man tells me $37.25.
What?
And I go like, it cannot be, sir. No, actually it was not the man, it was a woman, a Belizean woman. And she's messing up with the, what you call it. Apparently, she hadn't cancelled some other audition.
Okay.
And went on to add on that same audition, what you call it. And I said, no, sir, but that is not the point. I had a pack of milk, and it clearly said $4.25. And the Chinaman says $4.50. And I go like, why are you charging me $4.50 when the thing has a sticker that says $4.25? And then he looks at me and says $4.25.
What?
Like if he's mad. And he did that with 2 items. And he was like intent on paying, on getting me to pay more. And the more I got upset. And the more I checked mentally the addition on all of the items, and I was convinced that I was supposed to be paying a little bit more than $18 and no more than $19. So, and I was even tempted to just walk out and leave the stuff there. And to go on social media and to just deal with him. Just severely deal with him. But I didn't. And I said, tell you what, it can be that it's a genuine mistake and I'm overreacting. And I said, told myself, cool down, cool down, cool down. And so I went home. I paid for the stuff, yes. They were charging me $18.25 or $18.75. I didn't have a problem with that. But I'm asking you to please be careful. Every single Chinese supermarket that you go to needs to give you a receipt. Necesitan por fuerza darte un recibo. Y si no te lo dan, yo te pido que tú lo pidas. Porque de nuevo están tomando ventaja que tú no lo pides. Cuando tú no lo pides, otra cosa que quiero es de que, ¿por qué no aceptan los centavitos?
Would not take the 1 cent, Joe?
¿Ah? Ningún producto en la tienda es $3.94. Todos son $3.95. Pero sí, cuando quieres comprar algo de $1 y llevas 3 pesetas, 4, 5 y 5 centavos, 5 centavitos, te rehusan los centavitos como si no fuera dinero. Eso está mal y la gente del Banco Central tiene que darle seguimiento a esto, porque ninguna persona debe o puede negarte recibir ese dinero. It is legal tender.
That's right.
Es contra la ley negarte recibir eso. Así que si tú tienes casos cuando te rehusan aceptar dinero, tú llámanos y nosotros vamos a hacer representación al Banco Central o a alguien. Pero es tiempo que dejemos de ser conformistas, porque eso es la actitud que está predominando ahora, conformismo. Ni van a hacer nada, ya, olvídalo, déjalo. No, tenemos que hacer algo, es por nuestro bien.
So if you got a bill and it come up to $49.97 or 98 cents, they want to charge you $50. So then 1 cent don't play no role for them.
They don't even have a little what you call it for 1 cent.
So they're not
getting no 1 cent, and that's illegal.
So they don't care back to the 95 cents neither.
They don't care back to nothing. You come up with $5, you have to give them $5, no 1 cent.
Yep. And Emmanuel, on another note, this Friday is the closing date for the persons to submit their theme for the September celebration. Right?
Oh, a theme for the September celebration.
For the September celebration, $1,000 is being awarded for that. So it should not be more than 10 words, and you can base it on the commemoration of the Battle of St. George's Caye and the anniversary of Belize's independence. Right? So make your team and send it in you can send it in at Niche or drop it off at any town council countrywide. And they say, but when it comes to raising the price of products, even a Belizean woman here in Trial Farm Village does it. The person sells vegetable and meat. And we don't really know who that, you know. And apart from let's see this one again. Let's say, ¿qué dice este?
Es falta de respeto a nosotros los beliceños.
I think referring to how they
is it today?
Yeah, it just came in. It just came in.
Tuesday.
I think it talk about the 1 cent and things like that, not take 1 cent. And like you say, it's legal tender.
It's legal tender.
Also for the national song competition is here once again, Emmanuel. You know, every year they have the national song competition. Apart from the theme for the September celebration, and every year the National Celebration Commissions always strive to highlighting Belize's rich and unique culture heritage through the numerous events held to commemorate our national celebrations. And this year, the National Song Competition is no exception. So the National Song Committee are calling for persons to submit their songs for this year. There is different categories. They have the Belize song, which is his competition, which should be an original song reflecting a strong Belizean identity, flavor, and rhythm, and should inspire a sense of national pride and unity. It should evoke a blessing or celebrate the history, traditions, and diversity of the Belizean culture. So that's the criteria for the Belize song. Then for the Carnival Song Competition, should be an original song which will be used for the celebration purpose during the September celebration and throughout the year. It is open to all Belizean youth, juniors, and seniors groups. A person or individuals may enter but be treated as one entity. Entries will be judged based on audience appeal, musical arrangement, quality vocal lyric content, and stage performance. So this song competition will be held in San Ignacio this year, and you can send in your demo at ika@nichbelize.org. That's ika@nichbelize.org, or you can drop it off at the House of Culture, any part of the country. Other messages, it say, money, make the hard-head people know 1 pound is 14 ounces, the Chinese. And 1 pound is supposed to be 16 ounces, right? 1 pound and 14 ounces, the Chinese. And let me see now. It said, there is a serious issue with BNTU and PSU unions, who are trustees of monies belonging to retired teachers and public servants, who had their increments frozen in 1995 to 97. Right Honorable Manuel Esquivel gave 794,732 BTL shares to those affected, and this has occurred interest over the year. Accrued interest over the years. Monies are being spent, and absolutely no plans or benefits have reached the beneficiary. Please comment.
That is so true. That is so true. No, the last I heard about this, I think, was, and I must admit that I did not follow up in its totality, but I do promise to follow up on that situation for you, and to get more to become more informed, because it would be remiss of me to comment if I have not kept myself up to date as to what is going on. I do have that responsibility to keep myself up to date with what is going on, and I have not done that in terms of that issue. I'll promise to be able to do that and report back to you within some days. But it's one of those topics that needs more attention. I don't think it's as complicated as it would seem. I think that, and that's what made me shun from going into it, because I was occupied with something else that was really taking up my time. But I will investigate more about that, and I promise to share that information with you and to have that discussion with you as soon as possible.
But it's seen here that the BNTU and PSU unions are the trustees, right? So just have to look into it and see what will come out from it. But Emmanuel, yesterday we announced about, I mentioned that Mrs. Yvette Lou Torres called, and well, she called me yesterday again and said yes, that she was trying to reach me, but just through text message. But she told me yesterday that yes, she's interested in serving the people of Orange Walk Central, and she's put in her name as a candidate for Orange Walk Central.
Why don't you call me, Yvette?
For the United Democratic Party. We know next week Friday at 5 p.m. it's deadline for persons to send in their applications. And we understand that Mr. Denny Grijalva is putting together trying to get his committee back together as well to be in the race. I know Evan spoke to me. Evan Williams said that he's interested as well. I hear there's a next name. But something came up yesterday, and I understand that Mr. Dylan Jones from Uniontown is interested, has expressed his interest to be part of that team as well. So you know, when you have so much people, it's a big convention coming up. So Mr. Jones...
And I'm glad for all of those people to come up, because, hell man, sorry for the bad word, the bloody time.
Time for what?
Time to get new energy into Central Division.
Yeah, Central has been dormant for a while.
It's been too dormant.
And only one time the league election they come up, then you
support that see they work, and this one they work, and other they work, and so forth. But we need to change that. That's status quo. We need to feel involved, any and everybody, and work on grassroots issues and get the people riled up.
Yeah, and then well, you know, right now nobody you can say is a standard bearer that will stay there if other people are interested in coming on board, right? So we have Mr. Denny Grijalva, who is the standard bearer right now, but the party has opened for all 31 constituents.
Yes. And in full commitment to that opening, we are advocating for people to put their names down. This is nothing personal against or in favor of anybody.
Yeah.
All right? This is nothing personal or nothing for or against anybody. You know? I love and respect everybody. But the truth is, on a political level, on a party level, we need to get these things revamped.
Yeah, but like you always say, Emmanuel, the people from Central were always crying and crying and crying, and now the party has given them the opportunity to come forward.
I said, tell her, we want this.
Yeah, so we got Yvette Lou Torres, we have Mr. Denny Grijalva, we have Evan Williams, and now Mr. Dylan Jones.
And I gather there's going to be more people.
Yeah, we have Mr. Dylan Jones. And well, you know, he's a politics man too, so when I talk to him today and find out if he really serious and he really there on it, you know. And you know, Emmanuel, when it happened like that, they put the party, you know, a situation that they had for make you take sides with people, right? Because if we see what happened to Alberts, that lady looked like he might cry yesterday when he lose, right?
And the thing is that I will be very shortly before the end of the year, I will be transferring to Central Division.
Will you ask to transfer at Central?
Yes, because that's where I'll be residing very shortly.
So what, you will...
My own house.
So you will re-register, or you will wait until you...
No, I will re-register at my new address.
Oh, at your new Central address?
At my new Central address. So this is why this is important to me.
Okay, so you can already say that you are part of Central, because that's where you're going.
Thank you very much.
All right, so well, I hope you have your registration come through before the convention, so you can exercise that right in that convention.
Oh yes, man. Don't worry about that.
So I do a thing.
Oh, I'm doing my thing, yes.
Yeah. So things are.
And I'm announcing it publicly.
Yeah. So
that I will be transferring to the Central Division.
Yeah, it's only right that if you live in the area, you vote in the area that you want to see the development, right? Yeah. But in Sunday's convention at the Alberts, well, the Zinc Fence people, they had their way. They got what they wanted, you know. They fight hard, and the lady tried to stand up for what she believed in, but it never really.
And I'll be honest with you, I listened to Valerie Wood's speech on the television.
Which one? The one from the convention or before the convention?
Before the convention.
Okay.
And it was good. I particularly liked the way she sold herself to the public, and I thought that was good, you know. But
unfortunately,
hey man, politics is
in
what
politics,
it is.
nothing no work. Unfortunately,
you know. you can be pouring out your soul to your to the people, but if you don't have the party mechanics, the party machinery behind you, you're wasting your time, darling. You're wasting your time. I found that out the hard way.
Yep.
Because then I went into politics. I would never go into politics for X amount of reasons. But in the first place, I have, if you don't have that machinery behind you, you're not a win.
Yeah. Yeah, he had, and then it's unfortunate how it go like that, because you know all the time the machinery, right, you know, just because you want a person, sometimes not because you want a person, you know, that you don't want the next person. You don't want the next person, so just put the next one, and then when it boils down to the wire, when you put that person, when you find out, hey, that's not the correct person, where put.
Well.
So the area suffer again. You understand? But it look like well, we still have some more.
I'm glad of what I'm seeing. I'm glad because we already have 4, and I wish that we have more.
Yeah.
Because some of them will just naturally go through the process of elimination.
Yeah.
You know, and then of vetting and so forth, and we will hopefully have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
People who will remain, and out of those 1 or 2, those 2, we'll have a convention and we'll vote for the better one, or the one who we think is going to win.
Hello, good morning. Oh, I'm thinking this person want to on it, yeah, but it look like he don't want to on it, yeah. We're saying, Manuel, I believe Yvette lives in Central, right?
Of course.
Delon live in Central. Danny live in Central. I'm not sure where Ivan reside, but it doesn't mean if you are not residing in the area, no?
No, that's not one of the stipulations I gather. You can live anywhere. He lives in East, I think.
Yeah.
He lives in East. But tell you what.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
I just want to bring something forward. Through the weekend, I was across the Mexican border, and coming in, I saw my Belizean flag right there on the roundabout. That is a shame to have a flag like that up. It's all torn to pieces, you know. And a flag protocol tell you that once that flag is damaged, you need to bring it down. It's a shame as a Belizean to see my flag flying and it's torn to pieces.
Which roundabout?
That's the roundabout coming into Belize, from the bridge coming into Belize. You know, it's such a shame. The flag protocol tells you that if a flag is damaged, you're supposed to dispose of it, right? Right coming off of the bridge, coming into the border, at the Santa Elena border, coming into Belize.
Okay, yeah.
Around about there with a huge flag.
Who do you think is the one responsible for this, sir?
Excuse me?
Who would be the one responsible for this? Would it be the border management?
I don't know who is responsible, but it is a shame.
It's a shame.
A Belizean flag flying above all is an international border. You're having people from other countries coming in and to see your flag.
Thank you for calling us, sir, and making us aware of that.
And another thing is, a flag protocol tells you when it is raining, a flag should be down. That's a flag protocol. And that's what you need to educate our Belizean people, and especially officials, policemen, custom men. We need to educate them. Apparently we don't respect our flag. We're worrying about going to the ICJ, and why don't go to the ICJ? We need to respect our anthem and respect our flag first and foremost before thinking about going to ICJ and not going to ICJ. We need to educate our people first about our patrimony, our flag and our anthem before trying to talk about going to the ICJ. And as Belizeans, we need to respect our flag. And people in office, any government is in office, any government need to respect our flag. Right? And I say it again, it is a shame to have our flag flying there. And I hope someone from government, if it is border management, if it is the police, I don't care who it is, we need to respect our flag, and we need to bring that flag down and replace it with a new one. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you, sir. I do believe that anything that goes on within that area is the responsibility, and rather the direct responsibility of the border management. If that is the case, I join with you in calling out the border management and telling them to please put in the protocols, flag protocols in place, because, you know, that's not supposed to happen. But we need to educate ourselves as to the flag protocols. A flag should not be up when it is already all rotten. It should not, in fact, the flag's supposed to be brought down in the evenings and taken up in the morning.
At 6 p.m.,
right? And if it's raining, you bring it down. And so, you know, put up a rotten flag in the first place, so report it to whoever it is that would replace it to give you a new one. I mean, come on, bloody sense.
Yep.
But some people are not thinking. I always say that before we do anything, we have to fall in love with our own country.
Yep.
And I think that that's what we're missing many times. We say, yo quiero mi país, y estoy, pero son palabras que te salen de tu boca.
Yep, and I remember when I used to go to school, I don't know if it used to be the same case with you all, but every afternoon, 1 o'clock, we used to sing the national anthem. Right at St. Peter's School.
You go to Mexico. Van a hacer honor a la bandera, and they sing in front of the, what you call it, and you have to wear special attire for this. But the other day I was the master of ceremonies at a function, and I asked for people to stand up. And only some people stood up. And I was tempted to stop the music right then and there and to ask the people to get up. But I was afraid to shake up these people because I was very, very angry. I apologize. But we need to fall in love with our own country, ladies and gentlemen, and respect our flag, and learn and respect our national anthem and our national symbols, and that's part of really loving your country. But it's already 9 o'clock and we have to go. So thank you to the production team. Thank you again. What's your name again? Checky. And thanks to this little fat one right there in front of me.
I'm bleed up to that.
I see, got the long shorts.
You look like for a mission. I hope if you go outside, you check that flag for you. If you go there, what happened with the footage of the man is supposed to bring for the bus?
I don't know. Oh yes, I was supposed to bring the footage the other day. Never did. Never did. I get cussed over it.
Somebody tell me the man jump on the bus, I drop asleep down on the bus.
They're on the race, right?
They must hear the announcement, man. They must hear the announcement of the cameraman.
I easily think that he turned out doing something else, and he's not willing to accept that he did that.
Yeah.
But by all means, thank you very much a la audiencia por su apoyo, por su confianza. Ha sido un buen show. Hemos discutido. Yo luego de platicar y abrir mi bocota entre esos temas, me siento mucho mejor porque you're as bitter as the secrets you keep.
Yep, and so if the good Lord so will, we'll be back tomorrow. We understand we might have some guests tomorrow.
We're going to have some guests tomorrow. Billy's tour is board. So, nos vemos mañana. I'll just remind you the show repeats tonight, but we'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. My name is Emmanuel.
And I am Robert Cheque Usher. Remember, the emotion of the World Cup continues right here on North Television Channel 10, the only on-air open channel that you can go outside and put up your little antenna, or you're in a remote area that you can see the World Cup only on Channel 10. So, we say hasta mañana.
Until we meet again. Hasta luego. Nos vemos.